Okay, I got some good responses on this angel that I just posted, so I'm going to do, I hope, a quick video just to clarify what the process was for me to get this. I'm pretty pleased. Anyways, I did use Cool Pool silk in gold for the wings and her horn, and I used bronze for her hair on this one. So it started with a piece of vellum, clear pigment ink, went over, inked up my angel. Okay, I'm going to try and do this on the vellum. Might be difficult because of the angle I'm at, but then I used the black Journey embossing powder. Of course, it's amazing. I'm sorry. It's fantastic. Awesome. Outrageous. Yeah. I'm a little punchy. A little time change for us has me a little stupefied. Anyways. Come on over here. Wow. I'm totally a mess. Okay, close enough. I'm gonna try and get this back in the jar. The last one I did, I totally biffed. You should have seen me trying to scrape my black embossing powder up with a razor blade. It was awful. It's like, it's okay. It's affordable. You can replace it. Alright, so I'm gonna heat set this and I'll be back. No, I'm just gonna do it. Want to definitely make sure you don't overheat this because the lines will blur something awful on vellum, because it is a little smoother than what we're normally embossing on. Okay, so here she is. There's my raised, shiny, awesome angel. And seeing as how, as I said, I did Cool Pool on this one, I did another video, but apparently I didn't save it. I don't know. And I used Turbo Teal. I didn't color her wings, but I had to do something with Turbo Teal. So, even though this is probably crazy, I will now do a shout out to Orange Rave and all who are associated with said color. Deanna Whitney. Anyways, I think it was Jean Bobish who inquired if I used the brush that comes with the Journey Silk. I did. You want to try and make sure. That makes no sense. You want to get as much of the silk off the brush to start with. This is going to be a lot different. As you can see, the other two colors I did were cool colors. But this, I believe, will be more transparent than either of the first two. Ooh, this is looking Halloweeny. Well, that's okay. Hey, who's to say angels don't have outrageous orange robes? I'm sure they have all color robes. Whatever's clever, you know? So, yeah, I'm using the brush on the end of the silk itself. I think the first video was better. I sounded like I was dead though. So I did want to try to adjust that accordingly. Oh, this is awful. I'm probably going to have to go over this with something to kind of kick it down a notch. Pump the brakes. Oh my goodness. Anyways, it's pretty easy. It's relatively forgiving as far as using this brush. I know I've had a hard time doing a couple other projects, but I don't think I embossed those. And once you use the embossing powder, if you're going to color with some type of liquid, it almost acts as if you've got bumpers up. Like bumper bowling, you know. We've all done it. And if you haven't, I really suggest you give it a go. You just can't lose. Alright, I don't know exactly how I feel about this, but I did want to do just a quick little, this is how I did it. Don't forget this other part of her robe up here. But, I mean, there's really nothing fancy or even difficult about this. Depending on how thick you lay it in there to start with, that's going to determine how long it takes to dry. And just looking at this versus this, it's almost like the orange. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see when it dries. But that's the process. Get yourself some vellum, some Angels, of course. Clear pigment ink. I used the black. Obviously, experiment. Who cares? Get crazy. Go make some angels. Okay. Have a good night. Bye bye.